Ah, welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Christina, Kristina, and I can't believe it's. Ah, so, what's up with that walking stick? Really? It's like got a homing beacon wherever Mercy goes. It goes. It shows up everywhere. Oh, I'm having the worst time here. Okay, Rivermark. Book Not river marked. I'm doing it again. I am so finished. Silverborn. uh Book 5 in the Mercy Thompson series. If you haven't checked out the previous videos, please check out the previous videos on these. Please check out Star Trek Next Generation recap on Fridays. And if then, Friday afternoons, if you like this author, maybe you like that author. I got a little carried away in October with Halloween. We did some horror, suspense, thriller, some cozies, extra cozies. Thanksgiving, we did cozy Thanksgivings, family gatherings, so please check all those out. December, we've got Regency Christmas. We've got cozy Christmas. We've got paranormal Christmas. We've got contemporary romance Christmas. We're gonna get all Christmassy, Christmassy, Christmassy. So anyways, and my daily book reviews. Oh, and don't forget Flashback Monday, where we talk about all the books in this magazine. You can get some mystery, some romance, some contemporary romance, some paranormal, some Harlequin, some mystery, some inspirational. You can get all that stuff. So, where was I? Oh, good God. Sorry. So, what is up with that walking stick? What is the heel last book? All right, now let me back up here. I'm jumping ahead of myself. All right, so Mercy is a coyote. She's the shapeshifter or skinwalker, sometimes she calls herself. And she's got her friend Z, who is a fae. She has Gabriel, who's a complete human who's working in her shop to help his mom out. They're a little underprivileged, lower class, lower middle class. And so Mercy's helping them out. And then Adam Hopman is her boyfriend right now. And they're working on the relationship. And Samuel is a werewolf who is the son of the king of werewolves in the United States. And his brother Charles is the Omega and the Enforcer. And you can also read the Alpha and Omega series with Charles and Anna. But Bran is the king or whatever of the werewolves in the States. And then we have his other pack members, Honey and Ariel and Paul and Warren. Kyle's not a werewolf, but he is Warren's boyfriend. And several others. So there's a whole group in here. And then, of course, we have Jessie, who is a great, fantastic kid. She's a teenager. And she's been trying her damnedest to get Mercy and her father together. And she is also dating Gabriel, the guy that's working in Mercy's shop. So anyway, let me put this back up. I was going to braid it. I'll do that later. I need a good braid. I need to find somebody. I can do it. I can braid myself. I can braid my hair. I can braid it into the teeny tiniest braids. But what I need help in is dividing. I want to divide 5 here, 5 braids here, 5 braids in the back, tight as far as I can tie them. And then I want to put cement, hairspray, cement, and have it stay for a couple days. And then take it all out, and it'll look like I did a really good crimping iron. That's the only way to curl my hair, is to braid it, cement it with hairspray, and then take it out, and it looks like a crimping iron did it. It's the best way for me to do it. So anyway, we digress. Um, so as you know, the walking stick has been around for a couple of books with Mercy, and it's following her around. It shows, she gives it to people, it comes back, it gets stolen, it comes back, and in the last book or so, Mercy was given this book by Finn, and it's a Fae book. It's the real version of Cinderella, Goldilocks, the uh uh the Jesus, no, I forgot. The lady, I just saw it too the other day. Oh, that sucks. Hansel and Gretel. It's the real stories, and what really happened compared to the Grimm's take on it. So she's reading this book and she's learning a whole bunch of information that people really don't want her to know. So in the beginning of this book, she gets this mysterious phone call that Finn wants her to take care of his book or his item. It's not specifically stated what this thing is. He wants her to take care of it. So she's like, oh yeah, I meant to bring it back. And so she goes to bring it back, and he's not there. She can't call him. She can't reach him. She can't find him anywhere. He's missing. She's starting to wonder what's going on. Is there something up? Did they kill him or something? Then she's got the situation with Samuel. Samuel is going through some depression in his life, and we've all had that happen. Sometimes you're having a day, someone says something to you, and you're just like all over it. It's just one of those things. So, she's reading the Fae book. She's learning some stuff she shouldn't. Rhonda. Oh, then she's having these issues. Samuel is going through a depression, and he's turned himself permanently into a wolf. He tried to kill himself in a car accident. He was rescued, and he's at the hospital, and he had gone through the windshield of his car, and he let them take the glass out, but then he locked himself in a closet and called Mercy to come get him. And the staff at the hospital do not know that he is a werewolf. So Mercy takes him home, and he shifts, and he stays that way, non-communicative, but he's still in there. And she takes him to work the next day with her, and Sylvia and all the kids are there, and Gabriel, the kid that works for her, are there to earn, because his mother's car was broken and Mercy was fixing it, and they didn't have the money to pay her to fix it. They were working off the money by cleaning her shop. And the mother and the kids were spending time together. They were all cleaning the shop and having a good time. So Mercy shows up, and when she shows up and has Samuel with her, they think he's a big dog. Mercy doesn't say different. She just lets them assume that it is just a big dog. And the kids are riding him. Their small kids are riding him like a pony because he's really that big. Then this lady shows up claiming to be a bounty hunter. And she's got a warrant to arrest Adam. And Adam is the werewolf. And they're looking at the dog. And Sylvia gets all bent out of shape that this is a werewolf, that Mercy exposed her kids to werewolves, and it's not a real dog. And Sylvia gets massively bent and ends up leaving, but not before there's a little bit of a gunfight. And They call Tony. Tony is an undercover cop, but he's also a friend of Mercy's and Z's and Sylvia. Everybody knows him. And he shows up with his people, and they come in, and the lady's like, I'm a bounty hunter. I've got this warrant for Adam, that werewolf right there. And Adam himself comes in with his peeps, and everybody announces the warrant is fake. And once they realize that Adam is the man standing there, not the wolf standing there, that they almost killed the wolf standing, it's a big thing. So Sylvia gets massively pissed off and leaves with the kids and says that no one will ever work for Mercy again. And if you haven't figured it out now, spoilers! I spoil everything except the whodunit in most books. So there is also something going on with the pact. People do not like the fact that Mercy is not a were. She's a coyote. And they do not like the fact that Adam has chosen her as his mate. And they're starting a little bit of a rebellion, a mutiny maybe. They're trying to get rid of Mercy, maybe kill her. Gain hierarchy in the pact. Her trailer is set on fire by the Fae. It is witnessed by two of the wares. They see the Fae set Mercy's home on fire. And then they go into the house and say to Adam, oh, Mercy's house is on fire. But they do not tell him that Mercy is not in the trailer. So Adam panics to go to save Mercy, and he gets severely burned and injured. He does save Medea, though, and Medea is Mercy's cat. And now the questions are, who knew who was supposed to be guarding Mercy herself, her person? And who saw the Fae set the trailer on fire? Who knew that Mercy wasn't in the trailer? So that Adam went in and he could have been killed. Oh, there's a mutiny going on. I want to be pack leader. I don't want Adam to be pack leader anymore. I want to be pack leader. And I have to fight Adam to be pack leader. So if he's injured or incapacitated or his abilities are diminished when I challenge him, then I will win, even if it's unfairly, because I had the advantage, because I was healthy and he was injured. But the pack will have to accept me as the alpha when I fight Adam to be alpha. So there's a whole thing going on there. There's several of the wolves involved in this rebellion, in this mutiny of a form. So there's stuff going on to that. So we have the stick following Mercy around. We have this bounty hunter who was given a warrant for Adam's arrest that was completely 100% phony. The signature on the warrant is fake. Who sent this bounty hunter? Who gave this bounty hunter the warrant? And who is she? And what is her real identity? What happened to Phineas, the guy that gave Mercy the book, the fairy book? Is Sam gonna get through this depression? What will help him get through the depression? Because this is a particular illness that the wolves do get, and Sam has been alive for hundreds and hundreds of years, and quite a few of them do get to this point of depression and want to end their lives. But Mercy negotiates Sam an extra week to 2 weeks of time for her to work through it with them. And because if it's decreed that he must die, then Charles, his brother, is the one that has to do it, because he is the Omega. And Bran doesn't really want Charles to have to do it, and he doesn't want to have to see his son get killed either. So they agreed to let Mercy work on it for an extra week or so. Then we discover that Gabriel has been kidnapped, And we also learn that the Fairy Queen has taken Gabrielle. She's throwing in a twist there. And if you spend too much time with the Queen, you end up like Rip Van Winkle, where you fell asleep for 30 minutes and the 30 minutes was 100 years, and everybody and anything you knew or remembered or anything is completely gone. So time passes differently in the fairy world, in the fairy Underhill, that's called. And so you have to get special permission to get in there to do a rescue. He could be enslaved by now. He could be her enthralled by now, and you could get him out in a week, and 100 years could have passed in the Underhill. The time is all different and relative. So there's a lot going on in here. And then we have to discover. The questions are: what happens with the stick? What happens with the book? What happens with the pack mutiny? Will Mercy and Adam's bond survive this incident and the second and third incidents that happen in this book? Will Gabriel come out of the fairy mound alive? Will his mental state be altered? Will his mother agree to letting Gabriel still work for Mercy and or still see Jessie? What happens to Jessie when she goes with Mercy on an errand? Will Adam forgive Mercy for taking Jessie on this errand due to the circumstances of the situation? There's a lot going on here. And I don't want to, you'll have to read it to find out what happens, what the conclusion is, what happens with the mutiny, the stick, the book, and who Ariana is, and what happens with the pact. There's a whole multi-layered situation going on in here. So, I hope you would tune in to me with a couple days. I hope you will spread the word and let people know I am here. I exist. I read books and I talk about books. No special effects, no theme music. My thumbnails are amateurish. They don't have the grab you thing. I'm hoping that I did all of Janet last year, if you could watch those. I did all of J.D. Robb last year, Eve Dallas. I did the Krista Davis series. I did all of Victoria Thompson series last year. So please go check all those out. I did the Innate Native American series. I did the Tony Hillerman and Ann Hillerman. I did an African American If Then. I did horror. I did forensics. I did the Regency. I've done so many. I've done 38 If Thens by now. I can't tell you how many Flashback Mondays. Please, and check this out, because you're looking for an author. This is where to go. Flashback. So it's every Monday for Flashback Monday, every Friday for Star Trek recaps, and If Then Friday afternoons, and then I have a daily book review. So please check all those out. And please hit the like and subscribe and let people know I'm here. Let people know I exist. Thank you so much. Have a good one.